Hi, welcome to this week's G.I. Joe toy review, where we are doing a rare, not that remembered, modern era G.I. Joe figure in The Rise of Cobra's M.A.R.S. Officer. But before we do the M.A.R.S. Officer, let us do our shout outs of the week. First, at Back to the Media at 48 South Loudon Street, here in Winchester, Virginia, where you can get all, and I do mean all, your video game needs from the Atari, other the current systems, and Games for each console. You can also get DVDs, CDs, Blu-rays, you name it, they got it. If you're looking for toys and collectibles, you can go to Time Traveler Toys and Collectibles at 115 South Loudon Street, also on the Walking Mall, along with Back to the Media. You get all your G.I. Joe, Transformers, He-Man, She-Ra, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Thundercats, and everything you want with it. And ironically, I got this guy from Time Travelers. He was in the 3-pack with two of the M.A.R.S. Troopers, which I'll be reviewing in 2 weeks. And, which they come as a 3-pack. It was one M.A.R.S. officer and two M.A.R.S. Troopers. But, it was a nice rarity 3-pack. I saw it. I had to get it because it was a rarity. I'd never seen it before. I didn't know these guys existed. But that's more on that later. Our next shout out of the week goes to Four Color Fantasies at 80 Weems Lane in lovely, lovely Winchester, Virginia, where you get all your comic book needs from Marvel to DC to IDW, and you get various titles as G.I. Joe, Transformers, Superman, Spider-Man, Iron Man, Batman, on all points in between, all characters, the X-Men, the Avengers, Justice League, all points into it. Aquaman, you get all kinds of comics from Four Color Fantasies. But if you're looking for Jamaican food, may I suggest you go into Piccadilly Street to Tropical Islands, where you can get all kinds of yummy, delicious Jamaican food. Get your fill, have a full stomach, and a good conversation with Lloyd and his wonderful crew, and also get some good Jamaican music playing in the background. So definitely, definitely check them out. Please do check them out. And while you're in the neighborhood and you're looking for a bank, may I suggest Bank of Clark or United Bank? You can go to either one. And I've been a member of both banks for some time now. So definitely go ahead and check them out. And this channel of Cobra Island is a big supporter of mental health awareness. So you can go and check out all kinds of mental health awareness needs through Time Travelers. And definitely check them out. Or not Time Travelers, but go see Robert C. Brown at Healing Grace Community Counseling Services at 133 West Pascowan Street, Suite number 10, for any kind of counseling, or if you just need somebody to talk to get some things in your life back on track. I didn't mean to bring Time Travelers up there, Toys and Collectible Shop. I'm on mental health awareness. Excuse me, y'all. But also, if Robert doesn't have what you're looking for, may I suggest Northwestern Community Services, and you get peer group counseling and psychiatry, case management, all points in between. So either way, you get some great help if you need it. And I highly suggest it. And but if you're looking for insurance, may I suggest State Farm, and like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. And when you call them, you might actually speak to Jake. Okay, so let's go to looking at the M.A.R.S. officer, starting with his file card. As you see the M.A.R.S. Industries logo right there. Military Armament Research Syndicate. And you got a picture of the M.A.R.S. officer right there. He looks scarier in the picture than he does in the thing. And it was in details in the back of the box. It's got 0716.io. I guess that's his serial number. It says M.A.R.S. Industries Officer. These officers command the troops who guard M.A.R.S Industries. They are trained by James McCullen, the head of this shadowy corporation that develops advanced weapons for the military. Military officers are selected for their loyalty and their cooperation, for their demonstrated leadership ability, extreme loyalty to the corporation, and ability to comprehend and apply military strategy. They are also trained in espionage to support the syndicate by ferreting out corporate spies and acquiring information valuable to the company's interests. And where it says they were trained by James McCullen, as we know in G.I. Joe lore, he becomes Destro. But let's take a look at the rest of his accessories, which he comes with this dog tag key figure stand that has M.A.R.S written on the top. It don't have their name written on it, but it's a nice little key tag figure stand with the M.A.R.S Industries logo on it. He comes with a nice little shearing knife, made it in like silver plastic. He's got his helmet, which excuse me again, which you can tell the difference between the M.A.R.S trooper helmet and the M.A.R.S officer helmet by the gray, where the M.A.R.S trooper's helmet is red. But we'll do that. Like I said, we'll be going over him in 2 weeks. He's got this little tactical rifle and a little hand pistol. And I would always think, being that he works directly for Destro, that he would actually have some of the best weapons, being that he's a M.A.R.S Industries soldier, foot soldier. But as you can tell, he's got his balaclava mask, uh, nice looking web gear with the holster, which actually makes his arms stick out a little too far out, which makes it look like he's actually carrying a holster instead of it being attached to his web gear. Silver gauntlets on his hand, silver shoulder or upper arm pads. You know, nice looking web gear. You know, but the whole base of the uniform's black, and he's got the shin guards that are silver, black boots, some silver on the boots. You know, nice looking figure. And let's take a look at his articulation. His head does rotate the full 360. You know, his arm can reach to about here. He can also rotate the full 360. He can bend at the elbow. He can rotate at the elbow, the full 360, and he swivels at the wrist. And ironically, his whole gauntlet moves. So that's pretty sweet. He does have the ab crunch feature. Web gear doesn't hinder it that much, which is pretty cool. You know, his legs can split. You can basically do almost a full split. You know, his leg can lift up to about here. Double knee joint. Of course, his foot can bend out and rotate at the ankle, which is pretty sweet. So let's go ahead and take a look at him all geared up. So here is the M.A.R.S officer all geared up. As you can tell, the uniforms on the trooper and the officer is very similar, with some differences. But we'll do more on the trooper here next week, or in 2 weeks, I should say. I forgot. We'll do Dusty next week, so that's a little spoiler. But the M.A.R.S officer, he's a good character. He's a good-looking character. I don't know much about him or the troopers, you know, because like I said, it was a 3-pack I didn't even know existed. I mean, he's kind of got the Stargate SG-1 kind of uniform look, or like what the stormtroopers were in black uniforms, so to speak. But I mean, he's ugly as I don't know what figure, but it's good to have in your collection. If you really want to, if you're a completist, I would say get it. Just to say, if you want just to collect G.I. Joe figures, just to collect them, you know, this is one you could. This is one that you could skip. But It's all right. Tune in next week as we do another G.I. Joe review. Uh, this has been Cobra Island, and now you know, and knowing is half the battle. See you in the next one. Peace.